Okay, how to combine the two traders together. Okay, number one is the reason why we are combining two traders together is for us to have more profit daily. But the risk is also having too much trades in the market compared to our capital also. So that's another thing. But we are all risk takers, so you can still take your risk by doing that, which is very, very interesting. If travel comes in the market once or twice a day, and Go Trader early also comes to the market once or twice a day, so that means you are having four trades, different trades in a day. You understand? And each of the trades that we are talking about can come in 5-5. You understand? So that makes good money. So good money, good risk. Now, you can only do this when you have a minimum of 10,000 capital. And the way to do this is to assume that you're trading 5,000 capital for Lexo and 5,000 capital for Go Trader early. So you're assuming that you're dividing. So if you have 15,000 capital, you assume that 5,000 goes to one of them and 10,000 goes to the other. If you have 10,000 capital, you assume that five 10,000 goes to one, 10,000 goes to the other, and so on. But one most thing is if you have an even capital like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on, please try and just divide into two. Don't try and look like, oh, one is better than the other. You put higher proportion on one and lower proportion on the other. So it's better not to do that. So the best way to do this is to try and divide into two and split it in between the two. Or, but we are dealing in 5,000, so you can as well just make one bigger than the other only when you are having in fives. Like if you have a 5,000, you can only trade 1%. So when you have 10,000, you divide into two. When you have 15,000, you give one 5,000, you give the other one 10,000. If you have 25,000, you give one 10,000, you give one 25,000. But when you have 20,000, you give one 10,000, the other one 10,000. Now, this is not to confuse you. You are not really getting it. Giving one to the other, giving one to the other. You are only assuming that you are trading in proportion, as you are. It's just an illusion of trading in a proportion of 5,000 for one, 5,000 for the other. We have our settings for trading Lexo and we have our settings for trading Go Trader early. So when you have 10,000 accounts, you effect the 5,000 proportion on one and 5,000 proportion on the other. So what are the proportions for trading Go Trader early? The first proportion is 0.05 for a very low risk taker, and we have one of 0. Uh, 0. No, 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 no. What do we have? Yes, we have one of 0.1 and we have one of 0.2 for the high risk. But in this system, you're not going to be making use of the high risk. You are either going to be using any of this, which is either 0.05 or 0.1. The reason is the two traders can meet at the same time, and this proportion, the last proportion, might be too much. You might take some days out, but some days might just give you unnecessary headache. So you are trading in proportion of 0.05 and 0.1. Then if you are trading, who else is in the list? If you're trading Lexo, Lexo, we say that we have 0.5, we have 1. Is that correct? Um, and we have 1. Okay, and we have 0.25. Yeah, we have 0.25, we have 5, 0.5, and we have 1. So, but here for Lexo, we'll be trading only 0.25 and 0.5. You are not going to be trading 1 because combining two trades together might be a little bit cumbersome. So it is better to have either the lower risk or the medium risk. Okay, so we move to the trades. Let's look into the trade. You first of all choose anyone. Lexo. Where's Lexo? Okay, Lexo. I'm searching for Lexo right now. Why is it not button up? Okay, is my data still on? Okay, I'm refreshing and I go to my PU social. I think, okay, I was thinking my network is bad. So you want to copy, you copy first, then you put in your total. It should be a fixed size. Then for Lexo, we have 2.5. Sorry. Okay, Lexo, we click copy, we click on fixed size, then you choose we choose 0.25. So this is the list. Round up to minimum trading size. Copy existing trade, no. Then we choose this, confirm, confirm. Okay. Then this. I'll be talking about the max drawdown after. So we have copied Lexo now. Uh, we are copying Lexo now. Oh, go through the early is already there, but let's edit go through the early to our taste, or let's explain that also. I think we all know how to copy the each one of them. So I'm editing this, okay. It's at the right proportion. Like I said, go through the early will either be, sorry, so go to the early will either be 0.05 or 0.01. So we are not going to be using the last one, which is 0.2, in order not to have huge accounts. So this is okay. The setting is fixed and this is there, and we have this, so it's okay. We update this, yes. Because we are choosing the lowest, here, the soft and the hard, because we are choosing the lowest, you can use 30% or 30%, or because we are combining two traders together, so we can use 40% stop loss, the hard stop loss. You don't need to type anything here. So add stop loss 40%. But if you are trading the other proportion of the medium proportion, then you can use probably 50%, or you might just leave it without putting anything there. Just keep watching and make sure your account is safe. That's all. So those are the two things you just need to do. I'm not putting anything because I already have some trades that are huge. So I let it go. So thank you very much. That is on how to say trade two people together. All you just need to do is to watch each one of it. There is a training on how to trade Lexo, and there is a training on how to trade Go Trader early. So you just choose the minimum proportion or the medium proportion for the two. So if you're choosing minimum proportion, choose it all round. If you're choosing uh, the smallest proportion, choose it all round. But don't choose the max proportion when you are adding two traders together. Thank you, sir.